You are working on an AutoCAD Civil 3D drawing that is too crowded, and you would want to isolate layers. And instead of turning layers on and off one by one, let me show you a faster way using the layer isolate command. That's LAYISO. Command line, type LAYISO, enter. We want to isolate every object that falls under the layer building. So I'll select one feature of that layer and press enter. Now, if you see my topographical drawing, all the other layers have been faded and locked. If I was to open the layers tab, you can see that all the layers have been locked except the building layer. Now I can isolate or work on the buildings layer without affecting all the other layers. If I was to highlight everything in this drawing and I copy, you can see that only the layer buildings have been copied and everything else is grayed out. That is how you isolate a layer. Now, if you want to control this fading effect, you can use the layer lock fade. This layer lock fade control, for 80, it means that it becomes less visible, and for 20, it means it becomes more visible. The highest level of fading is 90. Let's say maybe we give it a 20. The layers are isolated, but they are clearer. I can return it to, I prefer it being 80. And you can see now all the other layers are faded. To return all the other isolated layers, command line, just type layer and isolate, that is lay and ISO. This command, enter, and everything else is back and can be manipulated or worked on. Now that's one way of doing it. But what if I wanted all the layers to disappear once I isolate one of them? Let's repeat that. Layer isolate, lay ISO. Instead of now selecting the object that I want to isolate, I'll select settings by typing S in the command line, enter, and I have two options, off and lock and fade. Currently, it is at lock and fade. I'll select off. Once I select off and try to repeat the command, layer isolate, enter. Now I want to select the object that I want to isolate, which is the building, enter. Everything else disappears and I'm left with the building layer only. I can undo that by just typing layer and isolate, layer and ISO, enter, and everything else is back. That is how you isolate a layer in AutoCAD Civil 3D. You can choose the option of either to lock and fade or to turn off the layers completely. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.